Okay, hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, how's everybody doing? I hope I find you well today, this Monday morning of Thanksgiving week. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a momentous week in the United States for a few different reasons. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But good morning, today is Monday, November 19th, 2018. I hope I find you all well, and I hope you guys are ready for an exciting week. Lots of streaming coming up, lots of fun stuff coming up, special event on Thanksgiving coming up. Lots of good stuff, all right? Just lots of good stuff being lined up here that's going to happen this week. And I certainly hope that you guys and gals are excited for what, for many, is considered to be the official beginning of the holiday season this week. Because in the United States, later this week on Thursday, we celebrate Thanksgiving. And then after that, everyone is in full-on Christmas mode. Everyone's like, it's time to be holly and jolly. It's time to put up the decorations, get the Christmas tree, the trimmings up, the lights, shopping for Christmas and everything. Everything goes into full-on blast. You hear the Christmas music playing everywhere and all that. So, yes, it should be a pretty exciting time. As you know, I am all about it. I'm all about the holidays. I'm all about being festive and having fun. And later this week, my streams will go into full Christmas mode, where I'll be having Christmas decorations and everything, which would be pretty neat. And, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good month of fun stuff. And it's great. I'm looking forward to it, okay? So anyway, welcome everyone to the pre-stream. Let's quickly cover the rough schedule for everything that you guys can expect for the next week or two, so that you know exactly what's going on. And then we will jump into just a few quick updates, and then we will do some shout outs for contributions. Reminder, guys, today's a new day. It's a new week. On Twitch, Monday is the first day of the new week, and that means everything is reset. If you take a look at the stream chat, you'll notice that the stream stats leaderboard that is at the top of the stream chat, in regards to bits, has completely reset. This happens every single week on Monday. So now's a great opportunity if you would like to try to get onto the top of that leaderboard for this week, okay? And, maybe last week you were a little bit like, man, I would love to do that, but take a look, some people with some pretty big contributions, there's no way I could ever get up there. Now's a great opportunity, because guess what? It's totally reset for the week, okay? So the top 10 cheerers will be prominently displayed on that leaderboard all week, which is very nice. All right, so let's talk, everyone. What can you guys expect this week? I know a lot of people are interested to know what we can expect this week in regards to the schedule of gaming and everything. So let's talk turkey. Har, 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 a Thanksgiving pun. Let's talk turkey. Okay. So first of all, today's streams are going to be pretty fun, especially for those of you who like more chill style content, rather than stressful rage. Okay, we had enough stressful rage yesterday when I played Call of Duty Black Ops 4. That was not pretty. The game ain't so good. It was. Don't get me wrong. I still had some fun, mostly because I was playing the Nuketown playlist, and Nuketown can be just so chaotically silly that it's okay to play and enjoy, even though it's not balanced or anything. It's just silly fun. But the main multiplayer of that game ain't so good. It caused me to rage. But I'm glad I'm glad I did it. And I would not be against going back to that again every once in a while. I certainly wouldn't want to do it all the time. But, every once in a while, just to go back to it and play a little bit of it, I think would be okay. And by the way, if you did miss it, because some people are saying, oh man, he did that, I missed it. That is live over on DSPGaming right now. You can check that out at your convenience, okay? So that was yesterday. Today, we're going to do some more laid-back stuff. We're going to start off with the conclusion of my Spyro 2 Reignited playthrough from the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. This has been a really awesome playthrough that I very much enjoyed. I had tons of fun with this game so far. And I believe there's 2 levels left for me to play and attempt 100%. And then I think there's the final boss. And I think that's it. I mean, I'm not sure if anything else will open up after that. But my goal on today's gameplay stream here is to finish up Spyro 2 100% it. Alright. And then start Spyro 3. Now, from what I'm to understand, Spyro 3 is dramatically different from the first 2 games. They added in multiple characters and the like, which is kind of interesting how they integrated that. I'm not sure, but I guess we're going to find out today. Okay, I guess we're going to find out. So that's number 1, okay? Number 2, tonight, we're going to be doing another more laid-back Dragon Quest XI stream. And tonight, I do have the capability to go a little bit later if I so feel like it. Last couple times that I've done Dragon Quest, I have gone longer, and it seemed to be pretty entertaining, okay? So, what I may start off with tonight is a little bit more grinding, because I still have not found the elusive Metal Slime King yet, and I would like to get maybe a few extra levels boost if I could find the guy. Then after a little bit more grinding, I think we're going to try to do some story progression, because now I can go back to the story now that I've gained like 5-6 levels doing other stuff. And I think it's going to be good. I think it'll be a fun, more relaxing, laid-back stream tonight. Tomorrow, we've got all new content. And what I mean by that is we got a new release DLC for Spider-Man. It's the second of 3 episodic DLCs for Spider-Man. This one's going to be featuring Hammerhead, one of the classic Spider-Man supervillains. And then, on the nighttime stream tomorrow, we're going to be doing the brandly new released Elusive Target in Hitman 2, who is actually played by the actor Sean Bean. You may know him as many characters from Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, or, you know, one of the 400 crappy movies he's done. But he's done some great stuff, too. Yeah, so that's going to be tomorrow night, okay? Wednesday is my day off, all right? So Wednesday, no streaming. But then I'll be back on Thursday, Thanksgiving. This is going to be a very special streaming event for me, guys. Because first of all, it's the return of Ask the King. I haven't done an Ask the King in 2 months. It's going to be an open Q&A session. People from the forums, patrons, people on Twitter, and of course people on the stream who are going to be able to ask questions, and I'll be answering them. But in addition to that, I'm going to be doing my State of the Stream address. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, what I need to do on Thursday is get you guys caught up on everything that's been going on behind the scenes here. I have not talked about this stuff in a long time, and I've done it on purpose because basically last year, okay, I got a lot of feedback stating, Phil, you talk about your personal stuff too much, and it's very off-putting for the viewers who are here every day to hear your personal stuff every day and all your woes and everything. And I say, you know what? Fair enough. In 2018, I made an honest effort to try to keep that stuff minimized, all right? But this is the time I really do feel I want to get you guys caught up on everything going on, and just be very real with you on Thanksgiving. You know, Thanksgiving is a day for me to basically express my thanks to you guys, the viewers, and let you know how much of a positive thing you are in my life, how, you know, amazing things have been because of you, but also to kind of be honest with you and be transparent with you about things that are going on behind the scenes, because I don't talk about them a lot. And the bottom line is that unless a few things happen or a few things change within the next 6+ months, that sadly there may be some changes around here. And I basically want to just kind of dish all of this to you guys on Thursday, okay? So that's what Thursday will be all about. It will be open, you know, a big Q&A, Ask the King Thanksgiving special, plus the State of the Stream address, where I will tell you guys what's going on with everything here behind the scenes and everything, and basically just get everybody caught up in the know, since it's been quite a while since I've personally talked about that stuff in the background, okay? No, I am not streaming all day on Thanksgiving approximate at all. I'm only going to be doing a first stream, and it's going to be what I just described. I will not be streaming Thanksgiving night because I'm going to be spending the night with Kat. We're actually going to have a nice Thanksgiving dinner together, and if we're in the mood, which I'm hoping we will be, we want to decorate the house for Christmas. So, at the very least, put up some decorations, but maybe we'll even have time to put up the Christmas tree. We'll see how we feel, okay? So there you go. Then on Friday, I return back to full-time streams, okay? And in fact, I'll be streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 straight days. And it's going to be a mix of stuff. You know, I'm going to be continuing on with my Spyro 3 playthrough. I'll be continuing on with games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Dragon Quest XI. I may mix in another Black Ops 4 multiplayer session just for the heck of it, but I do want to also get back to Blackout, because I haven't played the Battle Royale mode now this week yet. So I kind of want to squeeze that back in, all right? And the other thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing it by ear and listening in to your feedback, okay? I want to listen to your feedback in regards to a game called Battlefield 5, because Battlefield 5 actually releases this week. Okay, it releases this Tuesday. And basically, I am not convinced this game is very good. I played the beta of Battlefield 5 and did not like it at all. I played it for... I had a scheduled stream of 4 hours, and after playing it for 2 hours, I was so bored, absolutely so bored, that I just didn't want to play it anymore. I was so burnt out, and I was like, dude, I just have, like, no desire to play it. So what I want to do is listen to you guys, because I know many of you guys will be getting Battlefield 5 this week and playing it yourselves, and I want to hear your feedback. If you guys think, wow, it's actually, the beta was not representative of the final product, it actually is a really good game, then maybe I'll get Battlefild 5 and I'll add it, you know, do some campaign, do some multiplayer, etc. But if the general consensus is, man, this game is a disappointment, then I'm just not going to get it, all right? I'm just going to skip it. So we'll see, okay? We'll see how things go. But yeah, it's going to be a mix of all that kind of stuff. Basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then on Tuesday, it's the premiere of Darksiders 3, which I will be playing. Darksiders 3. I'm very excited for that. That's going to be the 29th of November. All right. And then we'll go from there. You know, Darksiders 3 will continue on, and then I'm going to be doing an Indies Marathon at some point around that time frame. I'll be doing it as a day event. And then there's going to be the release of Smash Brothers Ultimate. And then we're heading into December. You know, December when things get pretty exciting. Plus, by the way, at some point during all of this going on, supposedly Red Dead Redemption is supposed to get its online play. And there's still no update whatsoever from Rockstar about this. We were told it was supposed to launch, at least like a soft launch this month. I don't know how they're going to do this with zero info and nothing out there about it, no updates. So I guess we're going to see for ourselves if it actually happens or not. I don't know if it's going to. Quite frankly, maybe it was baloney, okay? I guess we'll find out. Okay, I guess we'll find out. So, there you go. That's kind of an outline for the rest of the month. Pretty exciting. You know, lots of ongoing stuff. You know, continuing on and finishing up Spyro. Continuing on with Assassin's Creed and Dragon Quest. Mixing in some Black Ops stuff in there. You know, and the possibility of a few other things. Okay? So, there you go. Good stuff. Alright, everybody. So, that's that for the schedule. Just wanted to get that out of the way. A few things to remind you guys of. Okay? The first is, we did hit all of the monthly goals for subscribers this month on my Twitch channel, which means I will be doing 2 special holiday events next month. First will be the Holiday Gaming Marathon, which is going to take place on or around Christmas. More than likely, it's going to be a day or two before Christmas. I don't want to do it on Christmas Day because I know a lot of people can't make it for that. Okay. During said marathon, I'll be streaming games all day long. I'll be dressed up festively for the event. I'll be drinking. It's going to be a fun event, and the games to be played are going to be determined by the patrons this month. People who pledge to my Patreon $5 or more this month are going to be determining the games, okay? Now, any game is fair game. It could be a fighting game. It could be an online shooter. It could be an RPG. It could be Dark Souls. It could be anything you can think of, all right? It could be a holiday-themed special game. If you can think of some special holiday games for me to play during the event, that's also going to be fair game, okay? So, please consider pledging to my Patreon this month. Number 1, if you want to be able to nominate and vote on those games for the event. And number 2, it helps me out, especially this time of year. It tremendously helps me out. So, check it out. Patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. By the way, that's not the only thing that you can get for being a pledgee to my Patreon. That's just one example, and it's the best one, in my opinion, of what you can get. So, please go give it a look, all right? Very nice. Now, in addition to that, I'll also be doing a special edition of DSP Tries It for the holiday, and I'll be premiering that special edition of DSP Tries It right there live on that holiday stream, and then it'll go live on my vlogging channel afterward, okay? Very nice. Okay, so in addition to all of that, I'm trying to think if there's any other updates I want to give you guys. Obviously, with this Thursday being the return of Ask the King, the more questions I get for Ask the King, the better the show is. So please head over to my website, thekingofhate.com. And on that website, in the forums, there's a section there for Ask the King where you can post up your questions, all right? Please post up questions. I'm serious about this. If you don't, the show ain't so good. If you do, and I got tons of good questions, then I can field the best questions. I can, you know, determine which ones I can give the better answers to, and the show ends up being a much better show. So please head over there and post up your questions. Okay? All right. Very nice. Okay, guys. Really quickly, I'm going to run through some plugs, and then we're going to get to shout-outs. All right? For those of you who have already contributed on today's stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've already plugged my Patreon. Thanks a lot to anyone who pledges to it. And give it a look. Patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. I have a merchandise shop on Teespring by which you can buy merch. And if you do, it helps me out. But you get a really cool, high-quality collectible. Anything that I sell on my Teespring, I purposely choose the better quality products. Okay, on purpose so that you get the better quality product. I make way less money on every sale, but you guys get a better quality product. I mean, in particular, I'm actually wearing one of my Teespring shirts today. This is the 10th anniversary graffiti shirt. Okay, with a lot of my sayings and memes and things on it from over my 10 years that I've been a content creator on the internet. Just one example of the many awesome designs. In fact, there's just Christmas designs just launched over there, so you may want to give it a look. Okay, that's at teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. Go give it a look. Okay? Then, if you were here live today on today's stream and you want to get some fun interactions, all right, if you want to get a shout out during today's stream, you absolutely can. If you either cheer with bits, subscribe to the channel, or tip me. If you do any of those three things, I will give you a verbal shout out during the stream. However, I do ask that you please abide by the stream rules when doing so to ensure that you will get a shout out, because keep in mind, this is my stream. It's subjective what I read on it, and I do have to abide by the Twitch terms of service. So number one, please, no insults against myself, against other stream chatters, against other streamers. No insults are allowed whatsoever. We already had someone on the pre-stream timed out for saying that I'm so much better than another streamer and then basically blatantly outright insulted another streamer. That's not allowed, and that person was appropriately timed out, okay? Number two, please don't bring in negativity or detractor memes or any kind of that drama crap, all right? I don't need to know about who's restreaming my stuff illegally, who's insulting me and made a new slam video or challenged me to a boxing fight or did stupid shit. I pay no attention to all that stupidity and drama outside of my streams. I'm only here to stream and have fun and share that with you guys. That's all I care about, all right? We don't need to be derailed completely by this crap. In addition, please do not bring up any kind of topics that would derail the stream, and typically are topics that people really argue about. So for example, religion and politics are typically off limits. You start bringing that stuff up, there's going to be arguments, and everyone's going to be all upset with each other, okay? In general, the point of my streams here is to have a good chill time, all right, to enjoy gaming, to watch my honest reactions to whatever game I'm playing that day, but also to escape from real life. You don't want to be inundated with drama and crap when you come here. You don't want to hear about religion and politics and all these things that you're basically bombarded with all the time in your real lives. You want to escape from that when you're on my streams, right? That's the point. So please just be nice to each other, especially now we're heading into the holiday season. It's time for us to be a little bit more laid back and relaxed and basically just respect each other, okay? Fair enough? Fair enough. Okay. Now, moving on. If you would like to see a fun thank you animation play on the stream for your contributions, you can see one if you either cheer 50 or more bits in a single cheer $5 or more in a single tip, or if you subscribe to the channel and wait a couple minutes, there'll be a share button that will pop up, and you can click on that share button, and then you'll also get recognition for that. All right, so very nice, right? Please give a look at the top of the screen. There is a Stream Stats leaderboard. I'll be updating this periodically if the sub count changes, but also for top cheerer and top tipper of the day, you guys will make it up there to the top of the leaderboard during the course of the stream, okay? All right. Last but certainly not least, guys, two quick things. Number one, if you subscribe to my channel, you get many benefits, including access to all of the exclusive emotes. You don't have to watch ads when I run them, and you get access to the cool loyalty badges that have been going on in the stream chat that people really seem to like. The improved badges, different kinds of crowns. In particular, the 1 and 2 year crowns look really friggin' sweet, okay? So just some incentive to subscribe if you would so like. And then last, if you would be interested in tipping me, okay? Tipping me helps me tremendously. This is a way that you can contribute that is completely separate from going through Twitch or Amazon, which a lot of people, I guess, have issue with. So if you want to contribute in another way outside of Twitch and Amazon, you can tip me. There's two ways to do it. If you look below my stream, there's a tip jar button that you can click on, or you can just type !tip into the stream chat, and it'll bring up a link. Both of those things will bring you to my PayPal tips page where you can leave a tip, and yes, you will get a shout out for said tips. Fair enough. All right. There you go, guys. Covered everything. And as quickly as I could. Now it's time for shout-outs, my friends. Okay? So, first of all, shout-out to Stinkin' Burrows, who did a 1,025-bit cheer. That obviously puts him right into a position of top cheerer for the day and top cheerer for the week. Because as I told you guys, all of that information reset overnight. Okay? Today's Monday. It's a new week. It's a new week per Twitch criteria. So the cheering leaderboard has reset for the week, and so that puts him right into the top spot. Very nice. Shout out to BattleDuck9000, who has subscribed to the channel for the 17th ongoing month. Thank you very much for 17 ongoing months of support. That is very much appreciated. Now, here's something interesting and new, guys. An anonymous gifter just gifted a subscription to Baby in the Chat. So first of all, I want to say congratulations to Baby in the Chat that you are now a sub. But this is a new feature on Twitch. If you want to be an anonymous gifter, a secret Santa of sorts, and you want to be nice and give something either to myself or the channel, or if you want to actually have a friend, let's say you have a friend who you like to chat with on the stream, maybe you want to gift them something, gift them a sub for Christmas or something like that, you could do it anonymously. So it used to be your name was basically blown up all over the place, and then a lot of the times, I hate to say it, oh, look, this guy's throwing money at the stream, or he's throwing money at people, and then there'd be all drama and stuff. Now you can do it completely anonymously, and I think that was very smart that Twitch did that to avoid any kind of, drama around that. So, all that being said, you can do anonymous gifting of subs. All right. Shout out to Captain DCW, who did a 50-bit cheer. And he says, how you been doing, Phil? Or how you been, Phil? I'm all right. Let me put it this way. Everything in life is a mixed bag, right? Some things have been great. Some things have been not so great. Most of the stuff that's great, you guys know about. Like the good things that are going on with the streams and everything, you guys know about. There's stuff behind the scenes that ain't so great. I'm going to be talking about that on Thursday, like I said, on Ask the King. So that'll be, coming up later this week. All right. But for the most part, the streams, everything's been going good. I actually had a chance to sit down last night. I was looking at my financials, and I was looking at the performance of things on stream, and the streams have been doing really good this year. Like, I'm really pleased with how streaming has been going this year. I hope I can keep it on this trend because it's been going up. Basically, I'm on an upward trend, and if I can keep it on this upward trend, things are going to get better, okay? So, but anyway, again, more details on that later this week, okay? Shout out to Third Eye the Third. He says, we be playing Pokemon Let's Go. I was watching Grims and Josh OG play. It looks pretty fun and getting mad views. No. I have no interest in playing Pokemon Let's Go. The game is not a traditional Pokemon game. If it were a new Pokemon game and it wasn't a remake, I'd probably be interested. I have zero interest in this game, and I'm not playing it. Okay. Knows Nobody did a 110-bit cheer. He says, are you excited for Darksiders 3? Indeed, I am. In fact, what I'm hoping is that they are going to start hyping up this game because outside of me talking about playing it, I haven't heard any hoopla in the gaming community about Darksiders 3 at all. And what I am a little nervous about is this is a franchise that hasn't been around in quite a long time because THQ went out of business. And then the studio that was developing this game had to be rebought by another studio. And now it's finally finished and they're releasing it, but does anyone care? And it makes me a little nervous. It does. I'm not going to lie. It actually makes me a little nervous. Because definitely, I want to see, the game be successful, and hopefully it's good, right? I'm hopefully that it's really good, but I guess we're gonna find out, okay? Eternal Napalm Charity said, no lie, there is an enemy in Fallout 76 that is a copy-paste of a Skyrim dragon. Yeah, it's the Scorch Beast. I already know about it. Someone posted it up on my forums. They said, here's the final boss of Fallout 76, spoiler alert, and it's a fucking Skyrim dragon to a T. They didn't even bother changing it. It's the same fucking creature with a little bit of visual tweaks. But that's what the whole game is. The whole game is just ripping stuff out of the Fallout franchise and now Skyrim and pasting it into the fucking game and pretending like it's a new game. Yeah. It's funny because here's the thing. The bottom line is, if you like Fallout 76, that's perfectly fine. Alright? There's definitely a place for it. Okay? Much like there's a place for many different kinds of styles of games. I mean, for me, I would be the last person to criticize you for playing a game because I play mobile games. I play this shitty WWE, game where it's like fucking playing, Bejeweled or Candy Crush, and I play a Marvel game called Marvel Future Fight that plays kind of like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and I play these, every night on my phone. I spend a little bit of time relaxing and playing these games. So far be it from me to tell you, oh, don't play a game because it's not some high quality AAA game. All right, but that being said, overall talking about Fallout 76, we can all agree it's a game that basically is not, it doesn't even feel like a finished game. It's a game that was pieced together from pieces of other games. And ultimately, even though you may have fun playing Fallout 76, you team up with friends, or even you play it solo, you're going through the wasteland, you fight soulless NPCs, and you do all this stuff. The bottom line is, if Fallout 76 did not exist, nothing would be lost. That's how I really judge a game these days. Because if you think about some of the amazing gameplay experiences that we've had in 2018, for example, God of War, okay, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and you know what, I'll even say this, some people will disagree with me on this one, Detroit Become Human, okay? Those are games that if you did not experience them, you actually did significantly miss out on something great this year. Even though Detroit Become Human, okay, maybe gameplay-wise not, but the story was pretty interesting, at least to me, and that's okay if you disagree, but those are games, like, to me, those would have been, if I missed out on those, man, I was missing out on something great in 2018, right? Fallout 76, you might as well not even, you could pretend the game doesn't exist, and you've missed nothing. You see what I mean? It's a game made solely, it's a soulless game made solely to generate revenue, period. So, again, far be it from me to tell you don't play it, because if you like that kind of game, if you're just looking for a game that is time waster gameplay, apparently Fallout 76 is actually pretty good at that. It's a game that you could just sink a lot of time into. It's repetitive. It's grindy. Yes, you'll run into tons of variety of enemies, but really it's not what you're expecting from the Fallout universe. It's a game made solely for repetitive gameplay to generate a revenue stream for Bethesda. So, if you want that, great. Go play it. But I'm certainly not going to praise the game and say good stuff about it when in reality the game is a piece of crap. I'm sorry. It's 100% designed for revenue and no soul to it whatsoever. If it didn't exist, none of us would be any worse off. So, okay. All right, shout out to W Day Day, who did a 51-bit cheers. Just have some biddies. Well, thank you. And then Mr. Ziggy says, "Oh, I'm looking forward to your Fallout 76 playthrough." I'm not playing it, as you know. Okay. Senzo just cheered and said, "I'm cancer-free, and I actually watched your streams when you were in the hospital." Wow, well, Senzo, that is amazing. It is amazing to hear that you have overcome this. That is, first of all, much respect. Cancer is a very debilitating disease. The treatments for cancer are very debilitating. It is a horrible ordeal, I know, because I've known people who've gone through it, and it is amazing to hear that. So thank you very much, first of all, for your cheer, and also for that nice sentiment to know that my streams maybe put a smile on your face during a time when you were feeling awful, okay? Thanks for that. Much appreciated, and congratulations, because, All right. Android has just cheered. Now Android has some interesting input for us, so let's all sit back for a second here, everybody. All right? Android says, "Phil, regarding Battlefield 5, I got it via Origin Premier. It's actually a lot better than the beta, but I still don't know if it's worth it you buy it. It's been out on YouTube and Twitch for 2 weeks now. Probably not worth the money since you're tight on cash. I don't know if you'll make it back." Yeah. But my main question, Android, I have a couple questions. The first is the campaign worth playing? Or is it going to be one of these campaigns where it's like, meh, you played it and you experienced it and you're like, it's there. And it's not terrible, but it's not great or anything. You don't miss out if you don't play it. And number two, is the multiplayer something that's going to be interesting for a viewing audience more than just, say, 1 to 2 sessions? Is it something where I'll want to play it, and get hooked on it, and it's interesting because there's multiple game modes, and the gameplay is varied? Or does it really just feel like a reskinned Battlefield 1? Because that's what the game felt like when I was playing it in the beta. It felt like I'm playing Battlefield 1 again with even worse maps. And I just didn't give a fuck. So that's really, I think, the ultimate question. Because when you're going to drop $60 on a game like Battlefield, right? You want to make sure you're going to get what you want out of it. And for me, what I want is a game that's going to have some longevity. Maybe every once in a while I'll do a multiplayer stream of it because people will like that for variety's sake. And it's going to be entertaining. Now, oh god, it's the same slow-paced, boring fucking gameplay with the same fucking classes and basically the same weapons, even though, oh, it's World War II now, not World War I. But yeah, everything's the same. You see what I mean? There you go. So anyway, as I was saying this, Android just said in the stream chat, the campaign is absolutely fucking horrible. Haha! And Bambino said the multiplayer is watered down and nothing interesting at all. Wow. Oh, man. Alright, anyway, continuing on. Senzo did another 100-bit cheer, and he said, hold on. He said, thank you, it was intense, so I'm glad it's over, bro, and thanks. And then, of course, now he's getting harassed, which is not surprising. Senzo, I strongly recommend you turn off your private messages on Twitch, because everyone else does at this point. Private messages on Twitch basically are only used for talking between friends. You don't want anyone willy-nilly to just be able to message you and harass you. I'm just being honest here. Like, ever since the day I started on Twitch, I started getting spam messages and harassment. And that was 5 years ago. Things haven't changed. They've just gotten worse over time. So strongly recommend, if you're going to be on Twitch, turn off your private messages. Especially if you're going to cheer on someone's channel, because people will try to harass you for stupid shit. And, you know, it's just funny because, you know, the people who do that obviously are messed up. Yet then they say, oh, well, you know... I'm a supporter of someone else. Like, wow, well, then I definitely don't want to watch that other person, right? So anyway, yeah, please definitely recommend you turn off your private messages. And if you do get harassed, apologies for that, okay? But please don't bring up that stuff. For example, don't bring up what they're saying in stream chat, because that's exactly what they want. They want that attention. They want to know, oh, I harassed this guy and then he talked about it in stream. That's exactly what they're looking for. The best way is to avoid that and to basically, you know, stop that is to just don't address it. Okay? Alrighty then. Android just cheered again. He says, no, right now the multiplayer is good for 1 or 2 sessions. It's really just Conquest right now. Then they add more stuff down the road. It might be worth it. I wait for a big sale after they add Battle Royale since you already missed day 1 views. Well, I didn't miss day 1 views because the game's not out yet. The only people who had day 1 views for that, they paid way early. Okay? Okay. Alright, and now King of Hypocrisy is getting timed out because he's trying to stir up trouble, and now he can sit outside the stream for 10 minutes, and if he keeps it up, he will also be permanently banned. So there you go. Alright. So. Alright, I guess that is it for the pre-stream. I want to say thanks to everyone so far who did contribute, and as you guys can see at the top of the stream now, for those who have cheered, they made it up to the cheering leaderboard, which is nice, right? Yeah, Android, he says, yeah, people who played for the Deluxe and Origin Premier versions got Battlefield 5 2 weeks ago, and the Battlefield YouTubers and streamers have been playing it for 2 weeks. Yeah, it's so dumb at this point. So, people are going to spend extra money just to play the game like 2 weeks early. It's just so dumb. So, like I said, I got this wait attitude. I'm not buying Battlefield 5 this week. I'm not. I'm going to wait till this weekend. I'm going to see what people have to say about it. And if the general consensus is meh, then I'm just not going to play it. I'm just going to skip it. Especially now that you've said... that the campaign sucks. I mean, that's disappointing. Because one of the major things that was being touted about Battlefield 5 was that it actually had a campaign while Black Ops 4 didn't. So. Okay. Alright. I think we're good, guys. I want to say thanks for all of your support. Actually, you know what? Let's check the sub count. $544. All right, so we went down slowly by 1 sub. That's okay. Let's go ahead and update that. So apparently the campaign of Battlefield 5 is very similar, if not, you know, almost exactly the same as Battlefield 1. Not surprising. Like I said, the whole game feels like Battlefield 1 to me. Yeah, DSP T-Post Counter says, EA is taking full advantage of those, oh, I gotta play earlier than the rest of the people kind of advantages. Yeah, and it's stupid. It is pretty stupid. I'm a special elitist who has extra monies, so I pay extra monies to play the games early. Don't get me started on that. Andrew says he likes the new subscriber crowns. Yes, I too think that they're much nicer than the previous ones. And, you know, a lot of people now are actually excited and enticed to try to get the 1 and 2 year crowns. If you haven't seen them yet, hold on. Here is the 2 year crown. So take a look at the 2 year crown. It's pretty amazing. And even the 1 year crown, it's a regular crown encrusted with both emeralds and rubies. It looks really sweet. So the higher level crowns are really nice. And it's pretty cool to have better subscriber icons, because now people have more of an incentive to subscribe. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, guys. So, I think it's time to end the pre-stream. We're going to jump back into Spyro 2. We're going to wrap up Spyro 2 here on the stream. And then, like I said, we're going to jump into Spyro 3 and see how it goes. Alright, my friends. Alright, thank you very much, everybody, for your support. I do appreciate it. And let's now begin. Spyro. Alrighty then. Very nice.